Okay, so now in this example, we're going to take this equation and we're going to solve it using a graphing calculator. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set this equal to 0. So we're going to move the 1 over here. So we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. And so that's going to give us 2x, oops, hold on, there's a square here. This is x squared. So x squared minus 2x. Yep, okay. So we're going to subtract off 1 and we're going to get x squared minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, and then so this is going to be our function, so we're going to set f of x or equal to y, which is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 1. Okay, so that's going to be our function. Okay, so now we're going to want to solve this, or actually we're going to want to graph this, right? And then we're going to find out where it's 0, because we want to solve this equation equal to 0. So we're going to set this as a function in our calculator, graph it, and then find out where it's 0. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, so let me get my calculator. So again, we're going to go to here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter this into the calculator. So I'm going to do x squared, so I'm going to go to x, and then I'm going to go to my square key, which is right here. So I get x squared, and I'm going to get minus 2x. So I'm going to put in minus 2x minus 1. And so that's where I have. And I'm going to hit enter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit graph. And there it is. Now, I want to find the zeros. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see this blue calc under here, right above the trace key. I'm going to do second calc. And now I get this menu. And the menu tells me all kinds of different things. So what I want to do is I want the 0, right? So I want to find a 0, right? That means I want to find where it's 0 at. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit enter to select it. And so now it's going to ask me for a left bound, then it's going to ask me for the right bound, and then it's going to ask me for my guess. Okay, so what's the left bound? The left bound is where I think I'm going to be on the left side of my 0. So I'm going to hit enter because the cursor is already on the left side. Okay, let me just double check. Yep, it's on the left side. And now it's asking me for the right bound. So I'm going to go over to the right. I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to move it to the right. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so now I'm above the 0. So now I'm going to hit enter. So that's my guess there. And now I'm going to ask for my guess. So now I'm going to go right about there. And so I'm going to hit enter. Oops, something happened. Hold on. That's what happens when you try to do this while looking at it. So let me go back. Second calc. Oh, okay. I was going the wrong way. I'm sorry. So let's do it this way. Okay. So this is my left bound. Sorry, I'm looking at it differently. So this is my left bound. So now I'm going to hit enter, and now I'm going to go to my right bound, which is about right there, hit enter, and now I'm going to go to my guess, which is about right there. And now look at, what do you get? Well, when y is equal to 0, x is equal to approximately this, so negative 0.414. Or 4142. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. So, one of my zeros x equals negative 4142. Okay? Okay, now let's do the other one. Let's go back. We'll do, again, second calc, 0. Okay, now I'm going to do the other one. So now my left bound is over here. Okay, so now I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm going to go to the right. And there I'm going to hit enter for my right bound. And now I'm going to check right about there for my guess. And I'm going to hit enter. And now it says it's 2.4142. Okay, so now my other value is x equals 2.4142. Okay, now on the calculator, now one thing I want to tell you is in the textbook, it uses the graph that says, hey, my over here, the 0 over here is between 0 and 1, negative 0 and negative 1. So they made it into negative 0.5. And then over here, it falls between 2 and 3. So they made it 2.5. So they're estimating. So, but what I'm showing you is a way to use the calculator to get the exact answer out to out to a certain number of decimal places. So again, just when you look at the examples in the textbook, again, I'm just showing you a little different way to do this in the calculator that gives you a much more accurate answer. So other than that, that's about it. See you next time, and we'll go over more. Take care.